Welcome to the fifth example solve of the day. The scramble is on the screen, so let's scramble our cubes together. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a very easy cross. We can solve those two edges like that. R, F, R. You can also see that that doesn't influence this pair. So we can later do D2 and insert this edge here, and we know where our first F12 pair is. Okay, so let's do it. 3 cross pieces. Now we do D2 to align them correctly, and R2 to solve the last piece. Now we know that we have our first F12 pair. So the way I would solve it is like that. We prepare a free mover and insert it into the back. So what can we see? We can see pretty easily those two pairs. I would probably go for this, simply because it's on the top and not inside a slot. So we separate the pieces RU to R prime. So we prepare another free mover. Can do a U2, and here it's an interesting technique. You can do wide F, R, wide F prime to insert it into the back. It's a very useful thing to know. So what next? Doesn't really matter. Here we can use a technique called pseudo slotting. So we insert this corner here. We can see we're missing one corner and one edge. So we realign the slots, so they are together, and insert those two pieces as if they were just an F12 pair. If you're advanced enough, you will probably notice that you can just solve it like that, and then we realign the F12, the cross. So we just have an OLL and PLL. So there are a couple of things that we can learn from the solve. The first thing is that you should definitely look for easy pairs while you're doing the cross. This is a very easy pair to spot because those two pieces doesn't move at all when you're doing the cross. Another, you don't want to rotate before doing this pair, because then you have to rotate again to insert this pair. That's why I separated the pieces like that. So now I have to do only one cube rotation to solve this pair. Again. If you have a free mover, but it is in the back, you can solve it with F wide F, R wide F prime. It's very useful to know that such thing. Okay, we can also learn a bit about pseudo slotting, meaning you pretend that is an F12 pair and solve it like if it were a normal F12 pair. That's about pseudo slotting.